Hello and welcome again to my channel. It's Maria here. It's your life coach and hypnotherapist. So if you need help or if you know someone who may need help, please contact me. www.mariamulano.com is my website where you find more information on how to get in touch with me. In today's video, I want to talk about argument, and I want to talk about how can you disagree without being disrespectful. I think and believe that this is a very important topic because many times the reason why we want to avoid confrontation is because we are afraid that the other person will react bad. We are afraid that if we open up and say what we like or we don't like, the other person will judge us and may patronize us, may tell us that we're stupid because we think differently, and so on. And many times we don't want to hear that. We don't want to create an argument out of something that it was important to us, or perhaps just out of an opinion that we express about what we like or what we don't like. I have to say that unfortunately, TV program and politicians on TV, they do not help, because what we see on TV is actually a very toxic way to talk to each other, because they want to develop the argument, the drama on TV. And the more we absorb this kind of information, the more we believe that that's the right way to talk to each other. I do believe, and this is for sure is the way that I try to speak, for example, to friends, is being very respectful of the other person's opinion. We can have completely different opinion and 100% disagree and still being respectful to the fact that the person thinks something different. As I said on another video, values are very important, and values are what put people together. And you should look for a partner and friends that have your same value, if they're very close to you at the very least. So once you define what your true value are, then you're good to go. Then it doesn't matter if it's a person has a different opinion about something else, because we're all different. We will never think 100% the same about stuff. But you can't be called silly or stupid or naive or whatever, or being patronized just because your idea is different from your friend or your partner or whoever. So how can we deal with that? Well, as a therapist, I often deal with people that want to deal with conflict. Perhaps mother and daughter, they have a conflict. Perhaps two partners have a conflict. Perhaps conflict with a family member or with a friend. So one exercise that is very important to do, obviously this cannot be done in conversation. In conversation, you have to remember to be respectful. But one exercise that you can do by yourself when you are sitting at home alone is to put yourself into the other person's perspective. For example, if you have an argument with your partner about something and you're really stuck in your idea, you do believe that your point is right, and it is for yourself, it's your own truth, and that is fine. You can be open to accept and to evaluate your partner's opinion, but you don't have to accept it, and you may not want to change your idea. This happens a lot, that we have an idea about something, the other person open up, and we still believe that what we think is the right point of view. And there is nothing wrong with that, because it's your point of view. And you can be right for yourself. You just have to remember that you are not right for the world in 360 degrees. You are not right, because we're all different. So right or wrong is really relative concept. Anyway, going back to the exercise, if you're sitting by yourself thinking why you think you're right in this argument that you're having with your partner, the reason why, your motives, your feelings, because your feelings do matter and they have to be considered when we deal with people that we care. So if you think about it and think from your perspective and analyze however you feel, and I want you to ask yourself, why do I feel this way? What makes me angry about the situation? What makes me sad? Or whatever way makes you feel. Why would you react this way? What you didn't like about your partner? Why your partner was insensitive towards something, and so on. Then once you have analyzed this situation, I want you, for example, if you're sitting on your couch, sit on the other side, and you have to become your partner and ask yourself, why do I think this way? So the reason that your partner give you about this argument, thinking, why does he think this way? You become them and you thinking, why do I think this way? What hurt me about this? What makes me sad? What made me happy? oh, why do I not want this? Why I think this? Why did I react this way? Or why did I not say stuff? And so on. And you will realize that once you are in the other person's seat, you will have another perspective. Perhaps you wouldn't change your mind, but it will help you understand better why your partner will act that way. And if you have gray area where you don't understand, you can go and ask your partner, you can go and ask your brother, you can go and ask your mom, or whoever it is. But then it will make you more understanding about the other person and more respectful, because you will understand their point of view. And then the question that I want to ask yourself is, what can I do to solve? You can go to your partner and talk about it and ask, what can we do to solve? You can go to your partner and say, look, I've thought about it and I do understand why you're feeling this way. But what can we do to solve? Maybe we can compromise along the way. Or maybe you will realize there is no compromise that it can be made, because maybe the argument is something truly important that you will realize that things have to go a different way. But perhaps this method can really help you to solve the argument and to solve the uncomfortable situation that you felt with your partner. So this is one exercise, and perhaps you may ask, yeah, but what do I do in conversation? Because obviously in conversation you cannot take as long as this time. Well, in conversation, I want you to remember not to react, not to attack the other person, and then explain your point, and then asking questions about the point, and listen. Because remember, listen is very important in communication, and sometimes we do listen just because we wait to say our point of view. We don't truly listen. So I would encourage you in conversation just to listen to the person, take your time to answer, understand clearly what they meant, ask a question if something is not clear, and if that person is not able to communicate with you, well, you can send this video to the person so the person will learn a little bit better how to communicate. Or you can perhaps explain how would you like to communicate from now on. Because I can assure you that it's very powerful to being able to communicate, to be able to share disagreement while staying very respectful of the other person's opinion. That's it for today. I really hope you like this video. Let me know in the comment if you have difficulties sharing opinion with your partner, with your friends, with your sister, with your mother, or whoever. And let me know if you will try this method from now on. Thanks again. Don't forget to subscribe, to press the like button, and to click on the bell if you want more notification about my video. See you at the next one. Ciao.